Alright, what's going on, guys? This is GSR here. So basically I wanted to talk to you guys today about Johnny Cage and pretty much explain like his mix-ups off of his restand nut punch, aka reset. So when he nut punches you, right, this closes out all your defensive options. You're literally standing the fuck up to where you can't do anything but block the mix-up or just counterattack him and predict, right? So the first option I'm going to talk about is that when I nut punch you like this, right? Now keep in mind, his down one shuts down every option that you do, right? So if Baraka was to, let's see here, if he was just the neutral crouch, right? And I know for a fact he's just going to do that. That allows me, right, to jail you into this. And if you disrespect, you will get hit with that. But if I know for a fact that you're going to disrespect my down one because you're trying to uppercut my high, right, if I mistime it by accident, what's going to happen is that I'm going to check you with my nut punch, and it allows me to put you in another combo, and then boom, look where you're at now. Now you're back in the same situation again, right? So the down one shuts down every option, and I mean every option. You backing up, it's not going to help. Even if you hop, it's not going to help. So if I down one, look what happens. Now your ass is going to be put into a combo because I know for a fact that you're going to jump, right? So I'm going to put Baraka on jump, right? Okay, there we go. So if I nut punch Baraka like this and I see him do this, guess what? I get a 20% combo, and not only that, I could possibly get a little bit more damage on you. And you're knocked way over there, and especially in this variation, look where you're at now. So you kind of have to be careful. Not only that, if you try to backdash, you'll get hit. There's nothing you can really do except for make good reads and know for a fact that the character is going to do exactly what you think he's going to do, right? So I go for the nut punch, and then I go for the down one. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and mash a backdash. That acted as a counter. I'm going to try and mash a down one. See that? You get beat out. So there's nothing you can do except for block the mix-up that comes with this, right? So if you predict that I am going to throw you, you can obviously uppercut me and get a crushing blow, right? But if I know for a fact that you're trying to uppercut me because you know that I might end up throwing you, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get crushing blowed, right? So I do this, and I know for a fact that you're going to mash an uppercut, and then I do that, right? So you're over here mashing uppercuts, hoping that it hits, and this is exactly what happens. I know for a fact that you guys have seen it in my matches and stuff like that. So yeah, not only that, if I know for a fact that you're going to do that, I can just neutral crouch like this and then get my crushing blow with my nut punch. I can also do that option if I ran out of option for my uppercut, right? So you can obviously beat my throw by uppercutting or neutral crouching real quick and then going for a full combo punish or just mashing a poke. But keep in mind, the down one is what shuts down all of your options. That's what forces you to block like this. And if I know that you're going to respect, if I know for a fact that you're going to respect, right, I can hit you with a plush string like this. Like literally, I can hit you with a plush string like this, and then I got some pushback and I'm completely safe. And if I know for a fact you're going to press a button, I can create that mind game, and then boom, now you're going to be put into a certain dilemma where you have to predict what I'm going to do, because I can just throw a projectile at you right in your face if you try to advance onto me because you thought I was going to advance onto you with a forward 4 or whatever the case may be, right? So your uppercut not only shuts out my throwing, right, but it also shuts out me jumping over you. Now I want to show you guys something real quick of what happens if I nut punch you. If you decide to block, which more than likely you have no choice to, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be plus 13, which allows me to do this, or it allows me to go into a plush string. But not only that, if I know for a fact that you're going to respect and you're just going to block, I can jump over you, and when I jump over you, right, I can throw you. So this creates a really serious mind game, because now I'm still hitting you with an actual mix-up because you don't know which one I'm gonna go for. And as soon as you fuck up, now you're in my town, and now I'm gonna combo you, and now you're gonna be pissed, and I might end up restanding you. So his restand is so strong mix-up wise that it's gonna force you to use both of your defensive bars. You're gonna break out. You don't want to be put in that situation because you don't know what he's gonna do, right? So let me show you guys what happens when Johnny Cage takes it upon himself to jump up or just jump over. More than likely he's gonna jump over, right? Your uppercut will shut that down, and then obviously you can get a combo after that. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, that'll work. So you can obviously get a combo depending on what depending on what your character has in that variation. As you can clearly see here, you can get a combo on Johnny Cage and completely punish him if you predict that he's gonna jump, right? But if you're late and you try to uppercut, it's gonna be too late. He's already jumped over you and you're gonna get hit. What other options are there? You can stop him from backing up, but if you respect so much, he can literally back up for free, and as soon as you press a button, he predicts that you're gonna press a button, you get hit with the low, right? So let me show you guys that shit real quick. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna backdash like this, right? And we're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna mash it down one. See this? I can whiff punish you if you're mashing it down one. I'm gonna mash an uppercut. See how your uppercut shut that option down too? But the thing is, it's very rare that Johnny Cage is gonna do this because your uppercut shuts down a huge portion of his offense, right? And what I mean by it shuts down a huge portion of his offense, when he jumps, you can uppercut him. But if he knows that you're gonna uppercut, you're gonna get hit with a crushing blow, right? And that leads into what? A combo, and he's gonna knock you far away, especially in this variation, and now you gotta deal with this, right? If I know you're gonna respect, I can either hit you with a plus string, or I can sit here and grab you and create a serious mind game to where you're gonna be like, okay, he's probably gonna grab me. He's probably gonna grab me. So, or you're probably gonna uppercut because this is a high. So let me show you guys that real quick. Okay, there we go. See this? See how I was able to duck and shit? See that? You get an uppercut. Not only that, if you're quick enough, you could use like a standing one or whatever if you predict that I'm gonna go for a string. But you need to keep in mind it's kind of difficult to stop Johnny Cage from hitting you. You can mash an uppercut and more than likely you will win that trade. But I think this is everything with Johnny Cage. He has an option of jumping over you. He has an option of backing up if he predicts that you're going to respect a lot, to where he could possibly whiff punish you if you let go of block at the wrong moment. His down one shuts down all those options. Like I said, if he gets the hit advantage, you might want to block because you don't know what he's going to do. He might end up hitting you with a nut punch and then popping you up into the air for a combo if he predicts that you're going to disrespect his down one after he hits you with his down one. Not only that, I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So hopefully that works. If he has access to his fatal blow and he times it correctly because he knows that you're trying to mash, Johnny Cage gets a brief moment of armor to where he can fuck you up like this, right? But keep in mind, you can block afterwards, right? So you need to keep that in mind. But not only that, right? But it works. It's highly effective against the uppercut because if he cancels out of that, he can go for his nut punch if he's quick enough and if he's skilled enough to do it, right? Well, the opponent is skilled enough to do it, right? Another thing that you need to be worried about is that if Johnny Cage knows that you're just going to match an uppercut or you're just going to do something stupid, he can hit you with his fatal blow. Like, he could dead ass hit you with his fatal blow, and that counts as a punish, right? Let's see what happens when you match an uppercut. See this? He can shut your ass out completely. And not only that, if you do mash an uppercut, he gets a brief moment of armor, and guess what? Hit you with the hard knockdown, you disrespect, you're getting fucked up. So yeah, I think this is pretty much everything revolving around Johnny Cage's mix-up and the mind games. You do have stuff to counter because if you predict that he's going to go for a standing one or a grab, you can down one him. It's a safer option instead of going for this, because when he goes for his fatal blow, when he goes for his fatal blow cancel, you can down one and immediately block, which I showed you guys that. But like I said, if he backs up, you can hit him with a far-reaching normal or try to uppercut him if you predict he's going to back up, which is rare because he knows for a fact that you're going to press a button, and if you try to go with a far-reaching normal, you're going to get hit because he has a strong hit advantage of 5 frames, which is more than enough to hit you with a 7-frame normal or an 8-frame normal, right? And he's going to fuck you up. So, like I said, your counter options is pretty self-explanatory. You just need to worry about his down one and the mind game of his down one, because if you respect his down one so much, he can sit here and grab you like this and then create a serious mind game. And then you're going to be pissed because you don't know what's going on. And if he knows that you're going to match an uppercut because you respected his down one by blocking it, but you feared his nut punch, and he knows that you're going to go for an uppercut because you think that he's going to throw you, guess what's going to happen? Uppercut city. So this is pretty much everything. Like I said, your uppercut shuts down his jumping, it shuts down his throwing, it shuts down this option, and since he knows that, he can counter you by uppercutting. He doesn't have to move backwards. He can stay all up in your grill like he George Foreman and have a field day with your face pretty much if he makes the correct reads. Like I said, a safer option is obviously down oneing, but if he knows that you're going to down one and disrespect is down one, he's gonna check you with the nut punch. The reason why he's checking you is because he wants to see if you're gonna disrespect. And not only that, he don't have to sit there and take it upon himself to meter burn or amplify. He could just restand you again and you disrespect again, and like I say, watch your nuts, nigga. And he can keep doing this shit to you every time you disrespect, and then you're gonna respect. And once I read that you're gonna respect, you get hit with the throw. So this causes a serious dilemma, because now you're like, fuck this noise, bro, I gotta do something. And then when I see that you got hit by my down one, I can immediately go into this, or I can immediately go into this and go into a plus string if you respect. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of mind games here, but his mix-up is pretty self-explanatory. With that being said, this is all I really had to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.